Xavi Simons has suffered a ruptured anterior cruciate ligament, ending his debut season at Tottenham prematurely and ruling him out of the 2026 World Cup with the Netherlands. The injury arrives at the worst. Xavi Simons has suffered a ruptured anterior cruciate ligament, ending his debut season at Tottenham prematurely and ruling him out of the 2026 World Cup with the Netherlands. The injury arrives at the worst possible moment for a club fighting to avoid Premier League relegation with just 4 games remaining. This piece examines what the loss of Simons means for Spurs, for the player himself, and for a Dutch side preparing to launch their World Cup campaign in June. There are moments in a footballer-esque career that arrive without warning and reorder everything that follows. Simons joined Tottenham from RB Leipzig for $52 million last August, arriving with the kind of profile that generates genuine excitement, a product of Barcelona's La Masia academy, who rebuilt his career through PSG, PSV and Leipzig. He brought technical quality, directness and an ability to operate in tight spaces that suited the style Spurs were attempting to build. The fee was significant and the expectation proportionate. What unfolded, however, was a season of almost relentless turbulence at the club. Tottenham have cycled through management changes, losing Thomas Frank and then interim boss Igor Tudor, before appointing Roberto De Zerbi, and the instability at the top has made consistent performances from any individual extremely difficult to sustain. Simons made 19 league starts from his 28 appearances, contributing 2 goals and 5 assists. Those numbers are modest relative to what supporters hoped for, but they must be read against the backdrop of a squad in flux and a club that has spent much of the campaign deep in a relegation contest rather than competing for European football. For the Netherlands, the search for alternatives begins immediately. The Dutch have options in the attacking midfield positions, but Simons brought a specific combination of pace, technical confidence and ability to carry the ball into dangerous areas that is not straightforwardly replicated. His absence will require their coaching staff to reassess at least part of their tactical planning ahead of the tournament open on 14th of June. There is a broader and more troubling pattern visible across Tottenham's season that deserves acknowledgement. The club invested significantly in the summer transfer window, with Simons representing the headline arrival at $52 million. The intention was to build a squad capable of competing consistently in the top half of the Premier League. Whether Tottenham survive to give him the platform to do so in the Premier League remains the immediate and pressing question. 4 games, 2 points and a depleted squad.